Alright, let's start this.
But what if, and hear me out, what if no?
No way.
Dude, nah.
Because you just
What
don't
if
wanna
no
do it,
dice?
that's why.
But what nah, man?
Did you recap today?
Well, there's got to be one.
Somebody has got to do it, I suppose.
And
I
it was
wasn't
the
there.
Spirit Special, so...
God damn it. I
Would,
better
would
not.
only be appropriate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it kind of would be.
Gotta pass. I'm aware of what I've done. Oh, fuck. Where to start?
Oh god, I forgot to update the map. Fuck.
God damn it, pass.
Why do you keep doing this?
You did.
Just updating us in uploading the new version, or actually make the updated version?
Saving it.
He forgot to make it.
Oh,
Hmm.
fuck.
Pass, would you
Yeah.
be a darling and grab the baby's pacifier?
Sure, I'll be right there. Be right back, guys. We
Yeah,
can then
I mean-
discuss about who does the recap.
Well, we know who's doing it.
I don't
to be
think
honest.
there was a discussion. I think I
I
know.
don't
what's-
think there's another option either.
Well, technically, Rith would be another option.
I wasn't listening, so...
Of course you weren't. As much as I barely listened to everything else. Fuck.
Thank you.
Plus, as far as I remember, Riot is horrible at recaps.
Oh no, I'm
Yes.
worse. But that's also because I read off the last recap. That's the reason why mine tend to be worse. Granted, this is just me going off fucking memory too, so I barely remember anything right now. And when I say barely, it's because I'm sleep deprived.
Well,
Do
then
you
why are
want
you
me
doing that to
give the
yourself?
recap?
What, Pat?
Do you want me to give the recap?
Do
Then?
you want to?
I can do
No,
it.
we'll give him inspiration. We can't do that.
You know, happy birthday, Pass. I'll give you some inspiration.
Also, Pass, Spirit should get inspiration for last
Oh.
week's one as well.
He did.
Oh, I have
did?
inspiration? I
Okay.
completely forgot I even had inspiration. Holy fuck. I could
I
have
did
used
say-
that!
Mark that shit down, bro.
Yeah, you and me did it last week, but you...
And I said you both
did
got
well.
an inspiration.
I don't
Oh,
recall
I got one as
hearing-
well. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
recall hearing that, but alright, I will
Yeah,
I
I
will
don't-
mark
I don't
that
remember either.
down. That would have been useful last week.
You have it for this week then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would have been useful though. Last week.
What even happened? Well, actually, I'm about to learn, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, just shut your fucking mouth.
Go, Pass, go.
Thumbs up.
Okay, I'll do a recap then. Last week, dear spirits were giving a little bit more time to explore what actually have happened, so that he could be kept up to speed with the rest of the party, since he had a couple of weeks where he said he would not be able to be at the table. Doing this, he have been out scouting by crossing the small creek, or small river, I would rather call it, of Uthmar's Tears, heading west into the eastern parts of the Forest of Oaks.
Maybe.
And do that scouting, he stumbles upon a fortress in the middle. A small encampment with a palisade building around it on top of a hill.
Hmm.
Wherein he meets the occupants, which are scattered remains of all the tribes that used to live in the Forest of Oaks. And he managed to build up a little bit of rapport and offers to make honey mute.
Shit, I think you muted. I think
She's
she
muted.
muted
She's
herself.
muted.
No, that was me.
Yeah, that was fair to say. I'm pretty sure you just server muted her.
I will turn it off in a bit.
Very well.
But back to story time. Where he was given the option to stay a while, but he opted not to, as he did not trust these people, as when he did taste the meat, it had a certain unknown flavor to him. And as he saw with how few with a good looking around the encampment, he thought it was odd that they had at least room for maybe around 3 times their number, but there were so few here. And there were signs of recent skirmish outside that he also found odd that there were no bodies and there were no signs of a mass grave of any kind to get rid of them. And after meeting the leader of the tribe, being a minor giant, he persuaded them to let him go and flees the scene, wherein he meets up with his supposed granddaughters. And asks them to have watch, but not before finding, when he meets the chief, that there is not a dryad, an unknown one. That is not similar to the rest of his granddaughters or daughter. He then, with the help of Magena, fast travels back by using tree striding from the forest in the central of the eastern part of the Oga Forest back to encampment, where he then asks for assistance and talks with the chief about helping the tribe. And as he then says that he would need to return fast, again thanks to Magena, he then travels again through the trees over there with supplies aplenty. And is asked, wherein you then duel, ask for the chief, wherein you and your daughter surprise attacks him and straight up murders him in the central emplacement of the encampment. Wherein, surprise, surprise, as his corpse falls to the ground, it rips open and reveals something far more sinister inside. A horror. which he then tries to fight, and it then puts him in his place, telling him that you do not interfere in our business, or else we'll kill you. And other ways, wherein he is spared from being straight up slaughtered, as he lays wounded. A priestess comes to him and heals him before leaving him, wondering what this was about and whom the person is. And he then takes on the mantle in which he has won through rites of conquest, and tells what was the name of the guy again? Did you take note of that? Because I can't find it in my notes here. What I named.
What?
Are you talking about the the guy in the village that I talked to?
Yeah.
I fucking let me double check my note. I might have written it down. I might not have. It was a weird name. It started with an A. Can't find it.
Remember that we have an NPC name list.
Yeah, but I didn't use it because no one else does. Well, I don't use it.
It's not in there, I don't think.
It won't be in there. I was the only person. The only two people that interact with it, I think, is you two, and you two weren't there.
I also sometimes interact with it and add, but I
Yeah,
have
it's not
told
in
you
there.
that it's your
Oh, I'm aware.
job to fill it in.
Don't
But
worry, I'm aware.
anyways, you then tells the guy, hey, put out these supplies, get that effing meat off the campus or the installation, which in you figured out potentially were human or humanoid meat.
As if I had a strange feeling that that was the case.
And then you went back to the tribe and met up with the rest of them, and you were going to have a small meeting with the rest of the party, but given technical difficulties,
We ended it.
we had ended the session a little early. But here, when we will get back to it in a few,
I think it was the
we'll
rest of
continue from there.
I think Spears was still away at the time. The rest of the party was
Yeah, he just woke up.
woke up and would be, I would assume, be making my way back.
Mm.
You did say travel back to the encampment and was going to have a chat with the group. Has a grand meeting.
Yeah,
But before we cut to that, we were going to have a little bit with Uka and then with Riot's character at the time, because that.
Also, with how much time has passed, is Eager back to not being dead?
Well, I mean, last session was like the 2 days that we played, and
Uh-huh.
Spirits was catching up. So it's only been
Pass
2
has
days.
clarified to me that I've been able to recover 2 exhaustions per day that I was resting. So I
Yeah,
should be fully
I was
recovered
about
by
to
now.
say that.
I'm fully
So
recovered.
you're
You
fully
just-
recovered now?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
But I haven't been
You're
awake
just
since then.
unconscious. Yeah.
I just
Let's hope you
unmuted
wake
you, Pepper, so you, if the little one is, you all should be able to talk again.
They're still muted. I think you muted them for yourself, like personal mute,
Yeah.
instead of server mute. So Pepper has to unmute herself. Oh,
Okay, can you stop it
there
right
you go.
because I just changed the diaper and I need to wash my hands.
Okay, we didn't need to know that, TM. Hi.
Oh no.
Oh no, baby needs a new diaper. How shocking.
Uh,
That's
Just stop it
life.
right. I'll be back in a bit.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Um,
It's the eve of the day.
well, I was gonna say mine might interact with Uka because I've got a question first. So you can start with someone else.
I can hear, but
Oh,
and answer, but I couldn't
okay.
concentrate
All right.
because washing hands.
Would you after you couldn't find me last session, you knew that your mother and Nala had gone to the tree, so would you have traveled there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You can go past. What were you saying?
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, right. Uh, what time did you say it was? Still in the
It's
morning?
the no, it's the eve before because you wanted to do something during the evening, and then we would have jumped to the next morning, wherein spirits would have gathered everybody potentially, but also Uka would have done something in the evening.
Oh no, mine
No,
would have
I
been
said that with
in the morning.
my
Okay,
thing was in the morning.
okay,
So
we will
yeah,
go to the next morning then.
so when Uka was looking for me in that and didn't find me, then she would have traveled to the tree.
Yes,
So
and have looked with Nala and everybody else who made a trip over there, basically.
yeah. So not too early in the morning, like enough for them to maybe be worried about if Uka went there and was talking to Nala and stuff about them not being able to find me. So I would probably about like 10 o'clock in the morning sort of thing would show up because I didn't want to wake people up by going there like in the middle of the night.
Mm. Okay, you arrive at the Great Sister Tree, or Yggdra, as it's also is called.
It's around evening time
No,
No,
it's
no,
still in the
no.
morning.
or
It's
morning.
this
This
is
is
the morning after.
yeah, this
Like
is after you were looking for me and couldn't find me.
Basically checking up because I heard my mother told me that she was taking my sister to Uthmar.
together with the
So
conscious
just
woman.
basically go there, check out up on my family.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you wanna go first about talking with them before I show up because I showed up like probably a couple of hours after you do.
She's just basically just gonna go ask her for you. So
Mm. Alright, well, I'll show up a couple of hours after Uka gets there.
Hmm.
so I guess Uka first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then I go find my mother.
As you arrive at the tree and the small encampment that has seemed to grow around it, that's also a thing I need to start making. I need to make that map for that encampment. Oh my, so many maps I'm gonna either rework or make new of.
You know what to do.
That I do, and I hate it.
So I arrived there. Do I find my family?
Yes, you see Nala uh, working on a little bit of sewing.
And my mother too?
She is sitting and doing a little bit of boiling some water, potentially for tea making.
I basically go looking for both of them. I guess I start with my mother. Hey, mom.
Ah, Uka, my dear, what brings you here? In your state, you should
Um,
take more rest.
I'm fine.
Fine, you
I
have
can't
always
sit on my I can't sit on my ass all the time.
no, but it's also important that you rest, not to put the child in jeopardy. No.
Don't worry. I I can handle it.
Mhm.
And if I go traveling, I will make sure to get the rest I need during the travel. I even made a cover for, for the baby. So if something happened to me, at least the baby would not get hit. So don't worry. But I was actually looking for because I have tried to track down the people I have been traveling with before, and
Ah,
haven't been lucky enough to actually find Riot.
um, Rive, we haven't seen him since he sent us over here for safety with you. Rive, you did send him over here with the woman, correctly?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he sent us over here to watch over his mom.
No, they just know her as the unconscious woman. They don't know that.
Didn't you tell Nala?
Nope, I haven't told
Not
anyone.
yet.
Not yet. You were going to. That's right. My bad. With this unconscious woman.
Yeah, at some point he's really worried about that woman. Don't know why, but
Neither do I, but it seems a little strange. It's almost like if if
yeah, he's basically acting like it was family. Like I would if it was you laying there.
or
But it is
another
his
woman.
it is his to deal with. I don't want to stick my nose where it not belong. Oh yeah, just giving you a heads up. I maybe gonna have travel soon because there is a lot of things going on around, and we need some strong warriors to actually go take care of some of it.
I know. Just promise
And
me you will.
I know I'm carrying your grandchild, grandchild, and I will take care. Just preparing you. And also, I want to bring you the news that um, me and Tyler have decided that when the baby getting here, we're gonna name it after father. So we have a new era of his era. I hope you don't mind, Mom.
You you see her giving like this sad smile as she nods her head.
So basically, she asking her mother for permission to use her father's name.
She nods her head and allows you to do so. She can't decide if you wish to use your father's name or one of your grandparents' name or any of that sort.
Hey, she's just being polite.
And that's fair enough.
She is the head of her family right now, so.
That's true. Um,
Oh yeah, we have been working off a lot of different kind of stuff in the Smith team. Do you want? Do you actually need something for your kind of work? Because I am the owner. You know, I would want everything for family.
well, we don't really need much right now, but um, maybe a cooking pot made out of the material, if it could be possible, because I heard that they are really, really durable and is not.
Do you want that of the old material, you know, the copper, or the new one Deacon invented?
It
I
doesn't
think
matter to
he
me.
called it. Yeah, I think he called it bronze.
Uh, you decide that, my dear. It's just so that we don't have to keep bartering for new pots if they break because they get overheated or after a few couple of uses.
I could basically just make one more of these thingy I made for the tummy and just bend it a little.
She
Could be
looks at
possible.
it and just like see like the handles that are hammered onto it in the sides, wherein you have strapped it onto your belly, so it actually looks like it basically looked like a wok you have strapped
Yeah,
to your
walk.
belly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
but it
such an amazing thing, but it's so stupid, but it is so great. Like,
Hmm. You need to
hey,
get new
it
art
protects
done.
Dang it!
it protects her baby.
Now I'm thinking of Kofu Panda 1.
My God.
Hey, it protects her baby. It do what it need to.
I wrote it down as belly plate
Basically.
it
instead of
is.
breastplate.
Well, it covers like the majority of the torso, so it is kind of a plate in a sense.
Oh yeah, and afterwards, remember, Paz, I made 2 needles. I was gonna go to my sister and give her the other.
And the other one you gave to Avis, correctly?
Yes, I gave one to
Yep.
Avis, and now I'm gonna give the other one. I made 2, remember?
And they're
And
made
I'm
Yeah.
of
gonna
copper,
give
yeah?
the other one to my sister.
hmm
Are they made of copper?
Yes.
Right.
So I'm basically gonna go to her next and bring her that.
Oh, hi, is this, what's up?
Hey, I made something for you. I remember that you have been really much in the sewing apartment lately. So I give you
Yes?
this. I give you this to make it easier.
Oh my, oh, okay, you shouldn't have.
Hey, you can see it as early maybe wedding person. Who knows?
She also like changes the needle out, and then she shows you what she's been sewing. Take a look here. This is what I'm making.
Keep
As she
making.
holds up a small skin suit for a child.
Ah, you're making some for the little one.
Hmm. If you want, I
That's
can make one for yours too.
That could be amazing if you would.
I was just gonna say that sounded really gross, Puss. Just making a skin suit for the kid.
Well, it is made out of.
I get it. I get it. It just sounds bad.
Hey, oh yeah, have you and Riot actually talked about the names yet? Me and Talut already decided that we're gonna name Auras after father.
Um, we haven't talked about it yet. As she says this, she like strokes her showing stomach. We haven't come to an agreement yet, but I think we can.
Me and Taylor had talked a lot about it while working together in the smithy and stuff.
What?
Me and Taylor had talked a lot about the names and stuff.
Hmm.
And we agreed for honoring father. You know, his name was, even if it's gonna be girl or boy, you can use it on both. But it would
Right.
be amazing. And no matter what, I know you and I are gonna have the most beautiful children in the world.
Depending of if it's a girl or a boy, we might choose to. I was thinking of naming it like after our granddad, if it's a boy, maybe.
Yeah, that's a strong name too.
You know, Melka.
Yeah, that's a strong name.
If it's a girl, I haven't figured it out yet, but we will
Maybe
see,
Riot
right?
have an idea.
Hmm?
Maybe Riot have an idea. It is his child too. So
True, but he hasn't really been speaking much at all lately.
yeah, the few talks I have been he have been studying others with their children because he's trying to be a better people person so he can actually be a great father. So
Well,
basically,
we'll see.
looking. Oh yeah, I have been searching for him because
Yeah, I
there's a lot
know.
we need to take care of.
We haven't seen him since he told us to go here.
If he if he's coming, can you please tell him that I'm searching for him?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I remember that Riot have invented this special kind of healing thing you can drink
Hmm.
or eat.
It's a drink. I helped
It's a
him make
drink.
it.
Do you think it could be possible to make a few of these? We maybe could take on the next journey.
Um, sure. I would just need to ask for a couple of small uh, vessels to carry it in.
I can. You can just give me a few hours, and I will bring it to you.
No. You don't need to. You don't need to. I'll make sure to gather the materials and help him make a couple when he gets back.
That would be nice, because
And
there's a chance that it could be a little bit rough battle. We're gonna have next time.
wait, you're going to
So
battle?
maybe we don't know what is in that area where because, but I had heard some rumors about something we need to take care of, and I got a feeling that if we're not gonna do it soon, maybe something bad would happen.
Right.
I just, when you got this feeling in your tummy and something's wrong, I don't know what it is, but I want to gather the friends I always travel with and try to take on a trip. Maybe could be a good idea for getting a healer to look at Iger so he could be fully fresh again.
I'm sure he's going to be fine.
He almost died. So if he's not total fine, who would you suggest if I need to find a person who can actually do it fast? She asked Nala about that fast.
The two best healer I know of is either Ma or that new one. What was her name? Lena.
No, it's the sun, Mrs. Sunshine. She'd say with rolling with her eyes. Yeah, I can see I can find one
She
of
like
them.
slaps you on the thigh, just like, okay, she's a priestess. Be a little respectful.
I will try. She's just a little bit too fresh for my taste. Okay.
That might be, but you still need to be respectful towards her, especially when you speak of her, because she is a priestess, and we don't want to get on any of the divine's bad side.
Don't worry. Actually, it's starting to sound like Ma. She basically.
You hear chuckling coming from the pot as Magna is like stirring in it.
Oh, some mother giggles
Yeah.
because I basically think, oh my god, you sound like mother.
He laughs like old crone.
What is she, a witch now? Stirring the
Bro, her
cauldron
mom's
while
turned
laughing
into a hag.
maniacally.
First hag was born today.
If you see Riot, tell him to go back to camp.
Wait, isn't that Riot over there?
All right. So I guess I should.
Can I see
Yeah.
Riot in the distance?
She points to right that walks in the encampment from the woodland off, not by the path, but from the woodland.
With Fang.
All over that guy. And she just go directly to Riot.
You coming over
And
to me?
you see Noka going directly in your direction.
Okay.
I have been looking for you.
Hmm. Why?
Um, there. I got a feeling that we maybe need to take care of some of the all the things around because I got a bad feeling in my tummy. So, are you up for maybe gathering the group and decide which problem to take first?
Sure.
Because we need to get our hands out of our asses and get out and get stuff done.
I just came here to get Nala and your mother to let them know that it was safe. They can come back now.
Oh, I just have been talking with. Oh yeah, just telling you. I have a little one coming soon. You maybe need to have sit down a little, maybe have a talk with baby names. If you want to say. Just saying.
Sure.
And also, it would actually make Nala a little bit happy.
I'll just
He
nod
misses you.
and then I'll walk over to them.
And before you go, I say, when you're ready to gather with the group, I'll be trying to gather the rest in the camp.
Would you mind helping your sister and mother pack up? I'm going to speak to Shut. What was What was Was it Sheila? Avis's
Sheila, yes, that's Avis.
That's Avis'
That's Avis's mom.
guardian, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Avis's.
yeah.
That's her mom.
Would you mind you helping your sister and mum pack up? I'm gonna speak to Sheila and let her know how to make these healing drinks.
Yeah, about those, we probably need them around a few for each of the one of us because if we go on a travel, it would be nice to
Well,
actually have some easy healing on us.
you have one, and I gave another one to someone else. I've got two
Avis.
more at the moment. Yeah,
And maybe
you
actually
and Avis have one.
get one of some of the crystals we promised the gods.
Crystals.
Yeah, you know the stones. I have tried to collect the stone of sun.
Oh,
Avis
right,
collecting the stone of moon.
right. That may need to be put on hold. I know we've been doing that first, but I think we need to. Anyway, when
If
we
we
get
are
back,
in the
we
area,
can sort
maybe
this out.
some actually collect because we have only collected one.
Well, we have two. The
Two.
last place we went had
Oh, the
had
time
the
you were traveling
sunshot.
without me.
Yeah, there were two there. So,
Who has the
Lena has
sunshot then?
that. Lena has it.
Ah, if we go on traveling in that area, I maybe should get that from her so I can deliver it back.
Well, yeah. For now, help your mother and sister pack up, and I'll speak to Sheila, and then we can head back together.
Where do you want? Just want Nala back at your place?
Yeah, we'll travel back together. Just
And the unconscious one.
yeah, yeah. I'll take her back.
Hey, if you want, I can carry her.
It
I promise to be
it's fine.
gently. You-
I'll
I don't
I'll
want to stick
I'll,
my nose in something, but I can see you care about her, so
I'll carry her. It's fine.
okay. I'll help
So
pack up and help them back.
yeah. So while she's helping uh her mother and Nala pack up, I'll head to Sheila and explain to her how to make these healing potions, and let her know that near my tent there's uh that's where the healing herbs are being grown, and and tell her what they look like in case she can find them in the woods around the tree, and
As you
maybe they can
actually
plant some there.
talk with Sheila, she actually shows you a small garden they have made with a mix of a few of the vegetables you guys have started to domesticate, but also assortments of healing herbs that is also used in just general medicinal use, but also in the potions you make.
Oh, okay. So I can point out what to use for the potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll explain to her how to make them. So now the camp knows and the settlement at the tree knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll head back to Uka and the others, and I'll ask Uka to lift the unconscious woman on my back, so like a piggyback sort of thing. Just have her arms draped over my shoulders, and I'll be holding like her thighs, and then we can head back.
And I guess I'd take
Yeah.
some of the heavy stuff, and if they need more room, I just go giant.
Well, I don't think they would have brought much stuff because your mother carried the unconscious woman here, and like it was kind of quick, so I don't think they would have had much.
They only had the most necessary amenities like sleeping skins, eat, eatery items like a couple of knives, some plates, and something to cook in. So like a big pot, basically.
And on the way back, after probably traveling about halfway in complete silence, maybe they're thinking that it's like real awkward and shit. I'll just blurt out, "This woman is my mother."
Looking weird at you, like if haven't she been in the stone since the war? How
Well,
can she be your mother?
technically, she's my birth mother.
How can
It's
she? You're not that old.
it's it seems I'm a lot older than I thought I was. Last night I spoke with Uthla, and she revealed that I was born just after the the War of the Gods. And apparently the memories that I have of being a child were a lot earlier in time than what I thought.
Maybe also fabricated and or changed completely. You're not entirely sure. Given what Uthmar told you.
Everything is my whole existence is all messed up right now. I don't even know what I am because apparently the story that I know of that my mother said of Kalik. Apparently Kalik is a god as well, and this woman is a god. So there's that.
What does that make you?
I don't know.
Because both your parents are God.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
just looking at my mother. What does that make him? Well,
Not necessarily, child.
you don't
Gods
know.
can have mortal children.
I know you're more in this God stuff than I am. Just guess you would know more of it.
Some gods have had mortal children. Um, they do contain a lot of strength. But in some cases, some gods do get other godly children. Sometimes they get mortal children. It also, if they contain the power to take up a mantle. You know how the first of our kind was born, child. We also stem from mortal children of the gods themselves.
And then she looking at the Nala. So, how do it feel to date a child of the gods?
I still love him just the way he is. As she says this, she leans over onto Ryle and gives him a small peck on the cheek.
I'm still looking forward, unfazed. Or probably not even noticing it. I'm just all in my own head at the moment. It's like I'm explaining everything to them, but trying to work through it myself at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Do you want us to keep this to ourselves, or
For now, it's
because I
probably
would
best.
respect that if you don't want to talk with it with everybody, like we are technically your family, so
The thing is, the more people that know that this woman is a god, the
now that
more
you actually have your mother, would you prefer that you and Nala maybe getting married after we get your mother wake up,
that the
or
thing is
you don't care about that part?
I don't, even though she may be my birth mother, she's not actually my mother. The woman the woman that I grew up with is my mother. Even though it's not by blood, she's the one that raised me. It, I don't know.
If you don't want to talk about it, I respect that. Don't want to put my nose in something that doesn't belong.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's more I don't know yet. I only found out this last night, so it it'll probably take a while for me to actually.
Yeah, yeah. It needs some time to process.
Also,
Riot, as you are walking with this unconscious woman, you start feeling red down your neck.
Uka, Mike, can you just check this woman more?
I'm looking behind him. What?
Yeah, she can look at her face or check her out because I can't see shit.
I'm basically just looking behind. What happening? What do I see? Pass.
You see the unconscious woman is crying.
She is crying.
You telling me that?
Yeah.
But just leaking. It's
Her eyes is still shut, like closed. Pass.
Yes. Her eyes are still closed. As you just see a trickle of tears streaming down onto Riot's neck clove. The hood
Right
he's
heavily.
wearing.
So
She
she's
is.
heavy crying. I think
well,
you're upset at her.
well, this probably isn't gonna. Might as well get it all out now since I've already upset her. Because I forgot she can still hear. She spoke to me in my mind a few days ago. But yeah, let me get this out. Uh, Pepper, your mic is picking up the music. It's picking up double.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do anything about it.
I can just mute a little bit. It shouldn't.
Maybe turn a little bit down the music.
I did.
I did too.
God
Just
damn
turning
it.
my
Okay.
PC. Just turning my PC down.
So yeah, then I'll explain since Nala, Uka knows a little bit of my past. She knows about like uh the first love, and I think I've explained a few other things, but I'll just drop everything on them. So, uh, growing up in the cage, my mother disappearing and not knowing for like 10 years what happened to her, uh, the first love and how uh, Valise took her, uh, and then after Valise told me about uh, Korvax killing my mother and then hitting him in the head and then escaping and then uh, trying to end myself on the cliff and finding Fang. So I just let all of that out as we walk back. So now they know everything. Everything that I think is true anyway. and also let them know that apparently my mind is messed up, so I am unsure if that is true or not, but that's what I remember.
Nala looking face look with all that information.
Nala
But
just
yeah,
looks
as
at Rife and like walks over to him and like cocks his one of his arms, really close.
it was like as I was explaining it, I was just looking forward and not looking at them at all, just like walking, talking, and just letting it all out.
And then they're looking at Nalan. You want him to open more up? There, you got it.
You got more than you wanted. Just everything.
God damn it.
And yes, she say that in game. And then I will basically go close to the unconscious lady. Right? You said she can hear.
Yeah.
Do your mother have a name?
I don't know it. Uthla said that she couldn't tell me.
Uh, okay. Woman, I don't know your name, but I know you're the mother of, right? Just as you know, you're gonna be a grandmother. Just one after you have known so much your son have been through. It could be nice to have something nice to think of. So you have a grandchild on the way. Congrats. She basically telling the unconscious lady.
You see as if she's still, crying. Not as heavily, but you also see the sign of a little smile.
And I'm seeing the smile. And now she knows she's gonna be a grandmother. It maybe could help a little. Like when we told our mother about the babies.
I didn't even think of that. Thanks,
You're
Uka.
welcome. You're welcome. Like, I'm in an emotional state and just for once thinking about us. Basically showing you I still have a heart, even if I'm not acting like that all the time.
Oh, I have a heart. It's just black and shriveled.
She basically say the truth and see even if she don't act like having a heart all the time, she have one.
Alright, so if if you're good, then yeah, we'll just head back to the tribe. 'Cause I'm done with what I had to do.
Yeah, basically we are on the way, so
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, we can skip to either other people or just us getting back, unless you want to do something else on the way.
I just want to get back to the camp so we can grab the others.
Okay, yeah. So we can just skip to we get back pass. If you want to move to
Right.
someone else, or
No. I believe everybody would be gathering up at that point because, okay, before you left, you would probably have told Deacon, hey, can you make
yes,
sure everybody meets up here by this time? Because then I should be back.
I
except
think
for
you're
some
kind of
reason.
skipping over a very important detail.
I was gonna say there's someone still asleep.
Who is that?
Eager.
Eager?
The man has been who has been asleep for 2 days straight.
Right.
This will be the first time he awakens.
Eager, you awake.
Bro. Fucking play the song. Awaken, awaken. Hold on, let me find it.
Time to do the deep
I have it
speech
here
too.
somewhere. Here it is.
Okay, so a little bit of rundown. Where am I? And is there anyone with me?
I don't know if anyone's with you.
He
You're
was told
in.
that she would be with him.
Oh, okay. You're in.
They actually would be in my place.
the
Like
dragon area. What's poison?
Poison
Tooth.
Tooth Lair?
layer.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
Because that's
Uthmar,
nobody
where.
else
that's
Pa-
was.
not where he wings.
Pass.
Oh,
I
okay.
do not like the fact that that picture changed. I do not like the
Hold
fact that
on,
that
she got
picture
it.
changed.
Didn't she get absorbed? What the hell?
True,
I guess we're gonna find out.
I was just
Oh,
potentially
you
pulling
son
up.
of a bitch!
You ass.
Hey, I have the right to prank a little bit, okay?
Yeah, shouldn't we be at the camp
Well, he's
map?
doing something
Yeah, give him a
with
sec.
Eager.
Eager,
But yeah, we're getting back. But yeah.
you awake. Someplace you haven't been before. Someplace you only have heard of in stories. As you awake, the f- as you awake in the dream palace itself, as you find yourself in this grandiose chamber,
I gotta remember, Eager has never. I believe Eager has never been here before.
you haven't.
No.
And next to you, you feel a hand caress your face ever so gently.
I try and shift my head, trying to see who is caressing me.
You see Uthla sitting and caressing your cheek ever so slightly as she sits at the edge of the bed you're laying in. Ah, finally awoken. Started to be a little bit worried when I found you in the realm in between.
Well, with my body being near death whilst my spirit was away, it's not that surprising that my body wasn't able to keep me conscious.
You should know that it was luckily that some of my servants found you and brought you to me because you were drifting in limbo, in the place in between nightmares and dreams.
Eager shudders, remembering the place.
And I'm afraid if my associate hadn't catched you, you would have gone to the other place. Something seemed to drawn you there.
Oh, I have a very good hunch on what that is. I will not speak of it, for it is not important.
And it's also a banned thing to talk about here. At
Yes.
least if you give it name, you give it power.
Oh, I will not take that name inside my mouth ever again.
Sadly, it seems that many of your compatriots of mortals doesn't seem to know that speaking its name, even in worship, gives power to it. But it matters not. I'm just happy to see you good and strong.
To be honest, I'm surprised that it wasn't Avis that woke me up.
Oh,
I
she
figured,
will have her turn. Don't you worry.
as far as I could tell, she was in a state where she probably wouldn't even be able to be dragged away from me.
Oh, she is taking good care of you, don't worry. But you also have other company.
Let me guess. It's Mistress Arnalda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the second time she saved my life.
You feel another hand like gently touching you just around where your gaping hole in your chest is. You feel a hand like gently circling around it. Do you look to where the hand come from?
Yes.
You see an elder sitting on the opposite side of the bed. And you see, as she traces her hand around, you also see she inscribes something into the very flesh around the hole wherein your core glows.
I suppose it wouldn't be appropriate of me to ask what happened between that confrontation between the two of you. Is it? You and that shadow?
It would be best that you do not.
Then I won't.
But know that it did cost something. But it matters not. But I also bring with me someone else that wish to talk with you. You can see as she says this, she has a hint of sadness. As you see that she's not wearing her mask for once.
I cannot
He,
even begin to think what would cause you to take off the veil you've carried for so long.
To those who do me service, I carry no mask. For when they see me, they shall know that I shall be their oldest friend that guides them on their last journey. And then you see she turns her gaze from you and looks at the foot of the bed.
I follow her gaze.
See your sister standing there.
Sis? How, why are you here?
I'm stuck here, in a sense.
What? Why? Please tell me I didn't do something stupid while I was
No,
out of it.
no. It's not your fault. Not at all. And she walks around the bed as an elder gets up from the bed and lets her sit, and she grabs onto your hand. But do you feel not the warmth of flesh, but a grasp of cold?
What? What is this? I. Why? Why can't I feel you? I. Why are you so cold?
As I said, I am for now trapped here. But don't worry, Mom is in a better place. She's with Father.
What?
It was not your fault, Ika, if that's what you're thinking.
What do you mean? What happened? Please, someone tell me what's going on!
When you made that deal to bring our father and brother back, it did so. Truly did bring them back, but there was a catch.
I know, it was at the cost of my own.
Yes. But also the moment your soul was no longer tethered to the mortal realm, the contract was null and void because it was made with as long as you were tethered to the realm. And with you not longer be tethered to the realm,
So. So for nothing? took my soul. And they were still dead?
Well, it's not just that, it's because he tried to change time. And someone else did not like that and changed it back to its original. Which is also why you're sitting here alive. But because also that they were brought back as something was changed, that means that they were still there. But they also just died again. And what happens to people that dies that are not buried? Who is not giving the last honor? They become malignant, drifting in the place that their body lays. And
Dad and
hunts
brother
it.
became spirits? But hold on, none of this explains why mother is dead.
When they turned into malignant spirits, because their death were giving but a mere false time, their spirits became malignant, wanting to feel the touch of life, but as they did so, they killed Mom. Even though they didn't mean to, it was out of desperation to feel something that wasn't cold. Pain. I awoke to see it happen, you see, that night. And I ran as fast as my legs could take me, as what was left of them was trying to hunt me.
How did you survive then? Are they still wandering around? Do they
No,
still need to be cleansed?
no. They dissipated after a while. When the first sunbeam hit them, they collapsed. But in a sense, I didn't. To your question, how I survived. In a sense, I did, and I didn't. I am trapped here.
Till what? What needs to happen?
I don't know. I have no.
Please. I can't. I've already lost them. I can't stand the thought of having no one left.
I will still be here. She grasped onto your face. I will still be here. I am not going anywhere. And there might be a way to bring me back, but it will take some time and something I'm not even entirely sure on what it would take to change. So don't lose yourself right now. I need you to be strong. I need you to figure a way to get me out of here. Okay?
Igor's beginning to cry, but he is trying his hardest to steel himself. So it's kind of like that whimperish like allergies. No, don't look at me. Like trying to keep himself strong, but he's starting to crack.
I know this is not optimal, and this is great hurt to both of us that mom is gone and I am stuck here for now, but Ronaldo said that I am not dead in a sense because I managed to protect some part of myself, but not fully. And that's why there is a chance for me to return, but I cannot do it. Someone in the living world needs to bring me back.
I get it. And if it's possible, I'll find a way. But you don't get it, sis. Mom hated me. She
She
despised me.
she was hurting. Yeah. She loved you. She was just so full of pain and hurt and all of those last few memories we had of Da disappeared like sand between her fingers. And I know she lashed out, but you have to remember she was still hurting after the loss of both Da and our brother.
And I ripped the bandages off her wounds. How could she ever forgive me for that? And now I can never make it up. I'll have to live my life knowing that I can never take back the crime I've committed against my own mother.
You committed no crime.
His tears start to dry out a bit, and his
And
expression
remember, you are
changes.
not alone. You have Avis. You have, well, you also have Magenta, and you have a child. You have, what was her name? The chiefess from the other tribe.
Ashati,
Yes, you also have her. You are not alone. So how dare you say that you're alone when you have your great friends waiting on you to wake up? You have your wives waiting on you. You have children that waits on their father to wake up to.
I know. And I know that I sound incredibly selfish when I say it. It's it's part of the blood that I carry. Selfishness is a thing I just it's almost beyond my control. And I know that I have to bear responsibility. I have so many debts to repay now. Not just to my friends, not just to my tribesmen, even to Arnalda herself.
You are destined for great things, big brother. Don't, don't give up now. Not when I and everybody else needs you to be strong. We need you to guide us, to fix us, to put us back together again.
I know, and I will. But so far, every single time I tried, it's been at the cost of whatever is dearest to me. And it scares me. It worries me.
To be better, be stronger, cunninger, smarter about it. Don't. You carry so much power in you. And you say that you can do nothing but be giving bad deals, then it's because you are too nice, brother. You've always been too nice. You
What I've
need
been
to.
what I've been is naive. I've been too trusting of some strange creature that offers me a lifeline.
Don't you remember the stories? Never trust creatures who give you a deal that might seem too good. Don't you remember those?
Of course I do. I've told plenty of them to you myself. But
I remember.
desperation makes you act out in so many wrong ways.
I know.
No matter. I'll find a way to fix this.
I know. She leans over and hugs you, and then she kisses you on your forehead, and then she like pushes you back down into the bed and says, "But it's time for you to wake up." And you like starts to feel that you like sink into whatever you're laying on, as you're feeling everything like closes in, and you get swallowed by darkness.
I'm in your debt again, Arnalda.
Think nothing of it, my child. It is the last thing you hear as you shoot up inside the family tent. as you were almost knocked off, Eager as he shoots up from the bed.
Fucking gets launched to the other side of the room.
I frantically start touching the hole in my chest, checking myself.
Ow! Eager? Oh my god, you're awake.
I'm back.
Oh my god, you're
Avis.
alive. And she hugs.
Oh my god. I've been such an idiot.
Well, I can't disagree with that, but this is not the time to be mad at yourself, Eager. Please, you've been through a lot. Are you okay? Do you feel anything?
I mean, I feel fine physically right now. How long have I been out for?
A few days. I, um, I also have some bad news to tell you.
It's about my family, isn't it? I know.
Yeah. You know?
Uthmar told me.
I see.
I was almost in the pit of despair when I found out that none of my family would be left, but it's not entirely the end. My sister, her body may be dead, but her spirit is still alive. Uthla is protecting her for now. She's told me that there is a way to bring her back, and it has to be me that does it. That's gonna take much time and much more thinking.
Did she tell you what that way was?
No. All she could tell me is that it would take a lot of time and possibly more sacrifice, but nothing more than that. I don't even know where to start, but I'll have to find a way to. I just have to find a way.
And I'll be right there with you. I'll help you. I'm so glad you're still here. Don't you ever leave me like that again, okay?
I'll do my best, but seems I have a bit of an unhealthy knack for getting myself in these kinds of situations.
You really gotta get out of that habit.
It'd be great if you could help me.
Oh, of course.
What's been happening? What has anything drastic happened while I was out?
Well, there was a big evacuation because we were worried about the spirits of your father and brother running wild in the camp, but it seems they disappeared.
Any more
So I
injuries
think everyone's,
or any more injuries or dead?
well, some panicked. There were people trampled. Not everyone made it out unscathed. Some even perished. But seeing how it's clear now, people are slowly moving back in. I don't know much other than that. I've been here most of the time.
Okay.
Spurs has been gone for a few days, I think. Are you sure you're okay? Do you need anything?
What I need to do is do what I've been neglecting so far, and that is take my job seriously. I've been way too busy with muddling my mind over unrelated situations. It's about time I focus on my studies and figure out a way to bring Sis back just through prayer and rituals.
I I think we'd need to be a lot more powerful to do something like that.
I know.
There's no body for us to bring back. She became just but dust. I don't know any spell or magic or any ritual that would work on something like that.
I can imagine. But I'm not gonna lose faith. She's told me there's a way, and as long as there is a way, I will find it.
I'll help you do so.
But for now, I need to get stronger. I need to get wiser. I need to continue my tutelage with the head shaman. I'm so sorry.
And don't forget the stone in which you carry. The debt must be paid.
Did you say the stone that you carry?
Because if I remember correctly, you carried Enalda's stone correctly.
No, I have her. I have the tattoo that leads me to the other stones.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't.
He
The
doesn't.
the
He
shard
doesn't
he
have a
had
stone on him
was
right
in the
now.
cave.
Yeah, I know. But I believe he also did carry the original piece.
Yes, I did.
Yes, that.
And you just hear a faint whisper in the back of your head just telling you this.
Who did it sound like Anelda?
It sounded like 100 whispers at once.
Hmm.
So it would potentially be Enalda, if that's the case.
Wait. You carry the stone. Is she telling me that did she did she implant one of the shards as my new core?
Well, better take a look in that hole of yours and find out.
Well, I mean, it's healed up.
Is it?
Is it, boss? I thought it was.
I can see him lining up. Can anyone hear him?
I can't hear him.
I think he's just being silent. Give him a moment.
His Discord thing light up.
As you look at it, you can like see that he's like transparent. His skin is like transparent, as if there is actually a hole kind of
Oh,
thing.
right.
But you also
Shows a hole
see,
and it's like got plastic over it, sort of like lad wrap sort of thing. Wrap.
yeah.
Ugh.
But you also see like inscriptions around where the see-through thing is.
Oh, that thing that she was drawing on me in the dream realm is
Mhm.
actually on my chest?
Yes.
You got a glass casing on your chest.
Turn into a display case. All right.
Yeah.
My God.
But no, there is. It's a normal core, at least what it looks like, even though it shoots out with a mixture of blue and green sparks and discharges.
I see.
Pepper, you might just want to mute.
Yeah, I'm trying to because babies just start doing baby stuff.
Do you have my stuff nearby? I need to go. I need to go write in the scrolls.
Oh, sure, they should be here. Around somewhere. I'll get them for you. She, stands up and goes get them. And one brings them back.
Iker will.
Do you want me to come with you, or... Well, actually, no, I'm coming with you. Not letting you on my side again. She smiles.
I should have been saying that to you, considering, the state of your belly right now.
Yeah, but, I was unconscious for 2 whole days. Stare.
That's even more embarrassing. The pregnant wife taking care of the, well, I say wife.
Soon to
Eventually.
be. Might as well be.
Yeah, if you're fine with coming along, then sure.
Of course.
Pass. Does my body feel like it's completely back to normal?
Yes, it
Okay.
feels like it's back to normal.
So no more exhaustions.
Maybe a cramp or two, but that's about it.
You might feel a little bit stiff in it, as if you have moved a lot of your joints and whatnot. But that's really it.
Alright. I get up. Oh right, my clothes were destroyed when that situation in the tent happened.
You
I
were given
only
some
had
new.
that lit. Yeah, I had at least something to drape around myself, but I don't know if I had a full set of clothing again.
Avis had made some for you.
Yeah, totally. You were out for a few days. She'd make some new ones.
You're
Okay.
But
wearing a
Iker stuff,
Hessian sack.
do I manage to actually be done with the Ikers? Because my character have been working for a long time.
On the armor you were planning to make for him?
Yeah, she has been making armor for you, basically going measure how much, how long do it need to be, the size and stuff like that, while you were sleeping.
Like, she has come in with a measuring rope, like taking some measurements of you, and just be like, "That should do it," and then like walks out with Avis just be like, "What the fuck?"
What are you
She
doing?
just basically, I'm
What are you
making him
doing? Well,
armor.
making good use of the opportunity. He's laying perfectly still. I can properly measure him.
I'm making basically every time she asks, making him armor. I need mesh. I need the size.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing. I to fix my family tent, I had to make some serious deals that landed me in a little bit of debt. Um, and the weaver asked me if they could take a look at your weave and try and recreate it. Do you think you could help them out with that?
Sure. I can do that. Don't go
Chef.
making too many deals, okay?
Yeah, no, at this point I've learned. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I do not have any outstanding debts, because at this point it's become quite clear that I I delay too much.
And
For now,
she'll,
though,
oh.
we should at least go and let the rest of the party know that I'm awake again.
Mm-hmm. I'll take you.
Pass, just so I know how to act when I see Iger. Did I manage to get his armor done?
Yes, you managed to finish it.
Neat.
And if I may explain how it looks like when he gets it, because I know what you're capable of making right now, armor-wise. If that's okay.
That's okay. Just let you know, I make it as his specific armor. I make it as amazing as I can because he made the most amazing part for me. So
Sure. Sure.
Are we going to the doodle board? Are you gonna draw an example of it, or?
I'll let
Well,
pass
not.
aside. Just let him.
I was gonna say
Sure.
not
Let's
just yet,
go.
because you're not getting it yet.
Oh boy, it's the doodle board. Ah!
Hey, interesting this, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry about that.
that's what
Don't
I
worry
was
about
thinking.
that. That wasn't. Don't worry about that. That
I
was.
am now officially worried about
Don't
that.
worry about that. Listen,
Don't
everything's
worry.
fine.
You'll see when you watch the VOD.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make me nervous in the slightest.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
My god, it's a box.
It's not a box. God.
No. it's North Dakota.
I mean, you can just
Ooh,
explain
boxes.
Dear
you can just
God.
explain what it looks like. You don't need to draw it.
But
No
I like
way.
also to draw it.
Yeah, let him do his thing.
Hi.
Let Pass have
Just
his
let him have
artistic
his
moment.
fun.
You can make fun of it afterwards, okay?
Assholes, all of you.
Come on, that was a joke.
You can bully us, we can
Remember-
bully you. That's the rules.
Remember, pass. We love you.
No, you don't.
Well, don't go too far, okay?
Need to boost his ego.
guys, the fuck around, find out meter, please.
Listen, I've already fucked around and found out enough. I guarantee you I can still
But
fuck around and find
let's
out more.
While he's drawing, let's continue the game.
Yeah, let's continue talking.
So, who are you gonna get to first?
I mean, the only one that's in the camp at the moment is Deacon.
No, Spears would also be here.
Oh yeah, Spirit would be back.
Certainly be a little busy though.
I mean, you haven't had him show up yet. You just said he was coming back.
And I'd probably still be in a bit of a rush to get everything else in order.
I told Deacon to actually
Oh yeah, so Deacon might find you guys.
I told Deacon to actually, while I was looking for Riot, try to find the rest.
Mm.
And tell them to meet.
So- Yeah, so he might run into you.
So as we leave Poison Tooth's lair, we just casually bump into Deacon.
Well, I mean, I suppose that would happen because he would know where you are since you were unconscious. You wouldn't be going anywhere.
I wasn't
So
going
he'd know-
anywhere now.
He'd know exactly where to look.
He knows exactly where to find your ass.
Not like you can't go any farther than what you were.
Mm-hmm.
But you met up with Deacon, who then like, yo, what's up? We are going to have a meeting.
What the fuck?
So, maybe
Huh?
we should let Deacon play that part.
Sure, sure.
He
you
is
can do
here,
that
you
with
know.
Deacon.
Fine, I guess I'll let Deacon play his character. God.
Yeah.
Damn, guess I'll leave.
Damn, that's rough.
Damn.
I guess I'll let my alter ego play that.
Alright, Pats, you got it, buddy. The alter ego.
Go ahead.
You gotta play your character,
Let's
buddy.
hear for Deacon.
It's enough shit posting. It's enough shit
You guys continue on with your roll. I'll be right back. I'm
Yep,
just
yep.
gonna go and grab myself something to drink really quickly because my bottle just ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God, I
He
miss
needs
this
more.
banter.
He needs more alcohol to deal with us.
Is he gone?
I think he's out.
Blow everything up. Blow everything up. Clear the evidence. Get rid of it all.
Purge it!
Purge it all! Oh, fuck.
My God.
God, I miss this banter.
Yep, that was banter. The banter that's the best part of this entire campaign.
Yeah, it's
we
not the
don't
story,
know how
it's just
much,
a fuckery.
we don't know how much of it is actually going affecting the fuck around find out meter. So
Listen,
But,
everything we've done has been upping
We
that
could
fucker
just
and find out.
continue.
I will not live in fear of the fuck around and find out meter. The fuck around and find out meter will have to fuck around and find out with me.
Anyways.
We could just continue social playing.
Yeah, continue the
Yeah.
continue the RP.
so we bump into Deacon. And,
So Deacon.
Ah,
oh,
Aegis.
hi, Deacon.
Igor Avis. You can
Hello.
see you're finally up.
Hey, you're finally awake.
You have no idea how badly I wanted to say that when Igor woke up.
Don't worry, I got you,
For
fam.
fuck's sake!
I got you, fam.
We're all gathering up if you're willing.
Oh, something's happening?
Mostly just trying to discuss some things.
Okay. Should we? Yeah, I think you wanted
Is
to go to
Is
the
it urgent
shop?
enough that we should prioritize it?
Prioritize what?
the meeting.
That talk you're talking
The
about.
meeting, Deke.
You remember
I'm sorry.
Kafka Uthmar telling we need to get her finger out of her asses?
Sorry, Spears isn't in that scene. Let me just yoink him out there quick.
Come on then.
Okay.
All right.
Bug.
Well, will you follow Deacon?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you bringing us to?
Deacon?
You?
If I remember correctly, it was at
Where
the...
are we meeting?
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you.
Nah,
Caleb.
I'm trying to...
It
nah, I'm
actually
trying to-
would make sense if he was meeting with the outside with the field, kind of.
I guess.
We were meeting outside the tribe, wasn't we?
Just between the smithy and the field, I think that was the place me and Deacon
Yeah.
decided to meet up afterwards when I collect Riot and he collect the rest.
Sure. Outside the cave.
Yeah, because we don't know that if Spirus is back, we don't know if he's there because he's been missing for a couple of days.
2 days.
It's actually
Um,
been way longer for Eager now.
way longer what?
He hasn't seen him for like 4 or 5.
That's true. Yeah, because you were a ghost.
Yep.
Yeah, the last time you would have seen him was
Fucking
when
groundhog's been
you-
again.
we were fighting.
It's not Groundhog Day, dude.
Oh, you have no idea. Nope, not getting the gun. It's fine.
So, are we meeting
so-
spirits?
Well,
Uh,
we have to
are
wait for
you
Pass
meeting-
to get back for that. And so then I guess that's kind of when we show up as well. But we need Pass now.
We need pass now.
Yeah, but it's basically we basically need to wait for a little because
Are you just going to get a drink? Or like going to the fridge, or was he going to the
yeah,
shop?
In the basement.
he went to the toilet too.
He went to the
okay.
bat. He
I
went to
see.
get out.
So
he
it's
went to
gonna-
get drink and then bathroom break.
So we should all come back in like an hour or something then.
Give it 3 years. Give it 3 years.
Be nice.
Little.
He can't hear us right now anyway.
We're fine. It's not like he watches the VODs, right?
Listen, even if he does watch the VODs, doesn't matter.
So when Spirus got up, was he just coming straight back, or was he doing something before he came back?
He probably would have made his way back,
Aye.
but he would have been probably dead set on some other things instead of stopping and talking to anybody.
Yeah. Probably tree travel.
Right.
Tree travel and then immediately making his way to the chief would be kind of what his goal
Right.
is.
Right. So then we can go back a bit and
Which I technically need to appoint somebody as chieftain there.
oh yeah, maybe you should do that before you come back. Maybe the
Yeah.
guy that you forgot his name.
Yeah, the guy I forgot his name. Now I can just call you chief and it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
I fixed my problem.
Well, you know, it's funny. There's a lot of people that I
There's
work with, all the bar staff.
it's
I don't know their
easy
names. I just call
to
them
find
buddy and mate
the
and all
chief
that.
of
So
this
I don't know anyone's name at work. I am so bad with names.
Dude, I know like
You're the chief.
shush, shush, shush. Don't. Then
Well, I only work with about 60 people, so I do know all their names.
60?
60.
60. 6-0.
60.
My God.
That's too many people for my
Oh.
day-to-day liking.
Bro, I can't remember the
Oh,
names of
I
the
don't work
people I
with all
say
of them
every
on a
day.
daily basis, but
I'm
'cause
so
I
incredibly
I
bad with
just know the
names.
managers' names. That's all I need.
I know a few people's names at work, and I barely know my higher-ups' names.
look, as long as you call them sir, it'll do.
I just call them by their name. Their whatever name that I've been told that their name is.
I'm so thankful we wear name tags at work.
Sometimes I'll just call people boss for no reason. Be like, what's going on, boss?
Well, you say that, Rotram, but wasn't there recently a bit of a controversial situation where people had to stop wearing badges because people were getting violent with the staff?
I think I heard about that.
Literally
But
had to
it's-
stop wearing name tags because they were getting harassed by customers.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been at work because vacation, so I don't know.
How long?
Well, I am just got back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Okay.
So let's
Welcome back.
continue.
Yeah, Pass, if you want to take Spirus to see what he was doing, so
What?
then he can meet up with the rest of us, because
Sure.
they've gone out, and I was saying that's where we can meet up, me and Uka and those guys, so you can have how Spirus comes
Right.
in.
I would
Meet up where?
We're meeting just outside the
Just outside the gate.
the
Right.
tribe, yeah.
Have you been shown the new armor piece that has been made for you, Igor?
No, because
Not yet.
Uka's not there yet.
I haven't met Uka yet.
Right. Spirits, you have spent the night in the forest, just down by the river. Has it?
Past just before he left, he was saying that he was gonna.
I
Well,
should
you
probably
can.
appoint the guy that I forgot his name as temporary chief while I'm gone.
Yeah, he basically is going to cover your
Perfect.
cover leadership for that. You had done that before you left.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was clarified before anything went to hell again. Anyways. Yeah, I would probably make my way back to the tribe kind of as fast as I can, because I need to report stuff to the chief.
Now that you have become also a chief,
I need to also explain that situation.
Oh,
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
I am a chief now.
well, there goes Uka's plan out the window.
Oh no, that doesn't exactly
no,
stop
she
it.
just,
It doesn't exactly stop it.
Just makes it more complicated.
Yeah.
not necessarily.
it's
Not if
actually
you
make it
become
easier.
not if you become a federation. It doesn't, because usually you would have a high
Oh.
chief and then you would have a council.
All under
Oh,
one banner.
We don't know what a federation is, Pals.
You actually have heard
is
of
weird.
It's been explained to us in the Bear Tribe.
God
was it?
damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those bears know how to live. But yeah,
The difference is just that the Bear Tribe the Federation of the Bear Tribe consists of so far as we
I
know,
should
only them.
Google,
only bear tribes.
continue the game.
Yeah.
But Spirits, you arrive back in encampment just before the sun is highest.
Yeah.
As you've been spending you spent the night just down in the little encampment there is by the river.
Mm-hmm.
On the right side of the river.
Okay.
And as you arrive, you and Magena arrives back in the encampment with in tow your newest dryad. You're not entirely sure who is.
That's another thing I also need to figure out. We'll get to that after the report. And by get to that after that, I'm sure I'm gonna run into the other individuals before I can get to ask you your questions.
But as you walk towards the entrance, the gate, you are being hailed by Uka.
What?
Honey, you might be muted.
Is this before she came to find me, or?
No. She went
Oh,
find
while
you.
we're
This is
walking.
where you are walking back. He just hear her calling
Oh,
out.
where
to him.
we're all walking back.
So, Spurs sees me now.
No,
while
he
I'm
hears
with-
you calling out to him.
Because you saw me apparently.
Pass. You just want to change back to the map now, instead of just his armor.
We only see his armor. That is the map now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The world is the armor.
The world is.
So I see Spirits.
Yeah, this is when we're heading back.
Hey, isn't that Spirits? Spirits?
Yeah. I'm in
Nice
a bit.
to see you back.
I'm in a bit of a hurry.
How fast can you be done with what you are in a hurry with?
Well, it depends on how long it's gonna take to talk to the chief.
Can you maybe make it fast, because we need to get fucking shit done, and I'm calling everybody to a meeting.
Uh-huh. What? You know what? I'll explain later whenever I'm done talking to the chief.
Yeah. Get shit done with the chief. Get your ass back with us. We gonna meet just outside of the cave.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That is
I mean,
hilarious how she's completely unaware that she's talking to a chief right now.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Spears is not gonna openly say anything about that right now. He doesn't know how to feel about it either.
Damn.
Spirits, we're heading back now, so you can come with us.
He's gonna be rushing more. He wants to
Okay.
get to the chief fast. Important things need to be discussed. And accidental.
See you in a bit.
Uh-huh.
She basically yells at him while he's running.
Fucking cartoon run noises. Run sound effects.
Spirits, as you walk into the cave, though,
Mm-hmm.
you see Deacon, Avis, and Eager walking out from the annex cave we're in Poison Tooth as his quarters normally.
Yeah.
Wait, just a heads up. Where's the dryads? Are they still in the woods, or are they coming with him?
They stayed. The majority of the Dryads stayed back by the new encampment to make sure it was
Oh, okay.
safe.
Right.
The newest Dryad is following him and Magena, though.
Okay, so just those two.
Fucking hurrying along. Technically, my character would still believe that Eager's dead at this time. So seeing a air quote dead man walking.
Yeah.
Hey, Spears.
Kind
Brings
of
out
just,
flaming spoon.
kind of just staring at Eager.
Yeah, he's real. He's actually here.
Mm-hmm. And this isn't like another trick.
Nope.
It's not. Though, I suppose it did take a little bit of time. I've been out for 2 days.
We'll discuss later. I have to go to the chief.
Alright.
Well, once you're done, meet us outside.
I was already informed by Uka.
Okay then.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Eager, as Magena sees you, she runs over to you and jumps into hug on you.
And like that, the man has been tackled.
Hi.
Careful. He just woke up. Careful.
Hi, I'm still a little bit stiff, so gentle, please.
You hear a few cracks from your back,
Ah!
and you feel ease.
Ugh.
Chiropractor, baby.
Oh, wow. That is actually a lot better.
Ta-da.
Thanks. You do okay?
I was worried of you, she says, and like gives you a punch on your not see-through part of the chest. She gives you
Yeah.
a scowl and is pouting.
Ah, yes, the pout.
He puts his hand on her head and strokes it.
I thought you were gonna say she punches him
know.
in the nuts.
I know.
Yeah.
I've worried way too many people at this point, so I'm gonna try and be less of a worry. I'm glad you're looking okay, though, after what happened.
first, like she like leans in, gets a little smile as you're like stroking her on the cheek. I can only assume.
I was stroking her on her head.
Head
Ah.
pats. He was giving head pats.
Damn it! But she does have a little smile from that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Even
about.
though
I'm not about to
she-
get. I'm not about to let Avis go into another argument. Okay.
Hmm.
You're already on in cold waters right now.
Yeah, you're on thin ice, bro.
We've talked about this.
Doesn't
Anyway.
mean she likes it.
We've talked about this.
Then
Doesn't
she
mean I
like looks
it.
over at Avis, that is probably giving both him and Magenta
Death
death
glare.
glare.
It's just the daggers flying out
Nah,
towards them.
she's not death glaring just yet, but it is a squid.
And she probably gonna start making the Anya face.
Jealousy.
Working up to the death there.
Hold on, does people hear me?
The Magenta starts making the Anya face.
Eh,
My internet is fucking up so bad. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
Hello?
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Oh no.
Hi.
Hello?
He can't hear us.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I'm going to the
He's in the
shadow realm.
void. He's in the void.
The fuck?
Just let him reset for a bit. Did you just? Did you just
Did she lick
consume
him?
him?
Am I back?
Are you back?
Am I back?
can
Are
hear
Am
you
I
you.
back?
back?
Can you hear
Are
us?
You back?
I'm back, I think.
You can
Do
hear
you
us,
hear us?
right? We could hear you the whole time.
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
LOL.
I was like at 1000 ping for a moment.
That's the universe, baby.
Jeez. That's the universe telling us that Magenta and Eager need some private time.
LOL.
No interference from
Like,
Avis.
Avis got so angry she almost disconnected from reality.
One day.
Well, fuck it, I'm gonna roll a die. Just dare to
Momentarily
this.
went catatonic.
One day, I imagine these will be animated, and when that day comes, it will be hilarious.
Ha!
Yes.
Nice.
Oh god, what did you roll for there?
What's the 4 about?
What's the four, boss? The numbers,
Not
Mason.
that.
What do they mean?
Pass.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to formulate it in my
Let-
head. So
Let boss think.
Let him think. Silence.
she walks over, puts her hands around your neck,
Uh-oh.
and
I
she
mean, she
kisses
was
you.
already hugging him.
Mm.
No, she let go, and then he like started, petting her on the top of her head, and now
Oh, okay.
as she's looking at Avis, she does this.
And like that,
Oh.
war started.
Bold.
Oh, she's my daughter.
Wil je even opletten?
Okay,
Ja, we gaan even zwemmen.
is goed, tot zo.
Okay, so little the point of detail on the cheek or on the straight on the lips.
Straight on the
pretty sure.
lips where she kissed you last time.
Okay, so now it's a death glare?
Uh-huh.
And then
Like-
she says, just audible enough that Avis would hear this. Thank you for last time. And then she like
Glaring at
struts
Eager.
off.
All right, I'll meet you all three outside.
Eager instinctively ducks
What?
down.
Eager, would you care to explain? She stares with a very forced smile.
I've been out. I can't have done anything.
I was gonna say, and that's all
Are
you hear is
you
a cut.
sure?
You were there the entire time, weren't you?
You don't know that. He could have been fooling around the dream world. Remember that.
You're not there.
You have
You're not
five-
there.
Right,
you have
I'm not
fives?
there.
Eager, you have 5
I'm
seconds
helping.
before I start getting
Where
angry.
he was traveling with Ava's other character.
You just
Sure.
see Deacon retreat tactically.
Smart. Smart
I'm not
man.
gonna stay.
Eager.
I'm gonna stay where the fire is being hotter.
Eager, you have 5 seconds before I start getting really angry.
Come on, you were there. You were there when she did that last
5,
time.
Uh-oh.
Come on,
4,
you remember when we went to go get spears from the dryads? Yeah. And
3.
and we all came back. That's when that happened. You know
He
that's when
wasn't
that
there.
happened. You were
She
there.
wasn't there.
No, she
No,
wasn't.
Davis
no,
wasn't there.
it was the other character,
Oh no.
the giant.
Oh.
Excuse
Oh
me?
no. Oh no. Though she
You
did want
did
an explanation.
what?
that was the explanation.
Yeah, but you're saying, yeah, you remember
my
you were
back?
there, when she totally wasn't.
Fucking groundhog.
We can retcon that that part of the conversation.
Sure,
I'm
we want
pretty
to
sure
retcon it? I feel like we should keep it.
No, we can't. There's a
We'll
different
play it
character
off
that
as
was there.
Eager being a little bit delirious from
Yeah,
from the
Ah, yes, the
coma he
delirium
was
got
in.
him.
being dead.
I was
Eager?
gonna say, Deacon apparently not the only one that has memory loss.
Oh wait,
My
sorry,
God.
no, I'm misremembering. Hold on.
Care to explain why you're trying to make me believe I was there?
Listen, I've been out for a while. I need to recollect my memories. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, he's stuttering.
You're in
We
trouble.
can. We
Guys,
can just leave it.
guys,
and
I'm
go-
legit sweating over here.
It's fine. We can cut it there and then just keep going with Spirus.
Yeah, let me formulate something while you guys handle someone else.
We can do it in chat
Sure.
too.
We
No,
can
no, no. This
continue
is not. This is too good to
conversation.
pass up in
Yeah,
person.
don't do it in chat
Alright.
because people miss it when they're watching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spirus, as you walked off from the scene, you're quickly joined by Magena that walks over to you and like grasp onto your hand,
Mm-hmm.
having
With
an
a
extra
cheeky little smile.
Yes.
I'm assuming
And
you
this
started
new dryad
something,
dryad just being confused.
judging from the fact that I can hear
A
Aegis.
little bit, just like looks a little bit like
What the
Like-
fuck's going on?
the huh, huh, him, her, huh, her.
Mm-hmm.
Confused about interspecies relationship.
Don't worry, it's
Yes.
a weird family.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm. We gotta meet the chief. I need to explain so much to him.
But aren't you also a chief now, so you don't really have to explain anything?
Well, yes and no at the same time.
Oh, is it because he's a greater chief than you? Oh.
I want to say there's like
You see Magena just like for a second, like as the new one says that, just like for a moment, just like
I have insisted to be chief one day. God damn it!
It's funny,
like
Magena
Magena is
saying-
like trying to like do air measurements, just like, and then like gives up because math is hard when you don't have the numbers.
It's funny, Magena is now seeing how like she was like when she came here, like
Yeah.
just confused and not knowing anything.
It's originally the chief was my chief, but now I'm the chief of another area, which I don't know how exactly that works, but we're gonna figure it out.
Well, you killed the leader, like, right? That makes you chief. That's like also animals have it.
Yes. I feel like it's complicated enough. I think we need to talk to the chief, get this all out of the way. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that place, just seeing that I am now chief of there.
Why do you build stuff out of animal skins and bones and sticks?
Well. Well, we kind of need it to survive. Because we can't survive in the winter without the animal skins and the sticks and these structures we've made. And we try to keep the balance of everything.
Ah. But is that also why some of the housings are made out of straw and other materials? I see many different places here, some made out of skin, some made out of something I don't know what is, and something that looks like grass woven together.
I think we've gotten to the point where we're able to make something a bit more, I would want to say, stable compared to some of the other structures and bigger, allowing it to carry more people, to hold more people.
Uh-huh.
If that makes more sense. The person that does all the building of those takes a minute to think. Who's the person that builds all this stuff? I'm pretty sure it was Uka. Uka does blacksmithing. Was it Eager that did the building stuff at one point? Or at least schematics of it? Air quote.
NPCs.
The NPC. So it's just primarily NPC work. Alright.
The only thing that Eager designed was the palisade.
Ah, okay. Just double
Oh, you
checking.
decided with me.
Anyways. Yeah, it was a bit of work from all the different villagers, so...
Right.
It's kind of reminding me on how Magenta first came here.
She like turns and looks at Magena. And you, and then Magena again. What do you mean?
She had about a lot of questions like you did.
Well, don't know much because I don't really have been around much of your kind before.
I'm aware. I just thought it interesting in comparison. Hmm.
Oh, is this the big thing he's in? He must be large to live in such a big tent. She looks a little bit nervous. Are all of your chiefs grow into that size, or?
You mean the giant?
Mm-hmm.
No. No. I think that was a one-time thing. Well, it was the tribe. Maybe it was the bear tribe that I think had very tall people.
Wait, there are more different kinds of you?
Yeah.
Huh.
The different tribes are diverse based on, I would say, it depends on where they're at. It's what they have on hand compared to what we have or what, say, the bear tribe would have. Why is that playing?
Okay, so you call yourself clans of whatever animal in which is associated with an animal? Or do you come from said animal? She like looks at you a little bit like squintly at that.
Well, assuming that I don't have hooves or antlers, I'd make the assumption that we don't exactly come from the animal that the tribe is named after.
was basically named after the
It was just named
animal
after.
who
It was
was
just named after the animal that
most
was
of.
spotted, or like most frequent. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, so you have taken the name of an animal to represent you so that you know what other tribes belong to. Ah.
mm-hmm. Damn, you pass. You're making me explain stuff that even I'm not fully comprehending.
I mean, you could ask him to make a history check to figure out why, if you remember why the tribe is that way.
You sure you want Spirits to make a history check of all things?
I mean, if you misremembers, I don't know.
But wasn't Spears in a hurry?
Yeah, again, I'm kind of in a
You
hurry.
arrive, you're like quite literally standing outside of it, and she's still like asking a few questions before you're let in. You see the chief sitting on his little throne.
Hmm.
Ah, greetings, spirits. You're already back.
Yeah, I
So
have
tell me, what news do you bring me?
a lot of interesting news to start with. So, I did discover that, well, how do I start with all of this? My first, when I first went there, and when I tasted the meal I made them the first time, the meat tasted off, and I can confirm that they were eating people, but it was out of necessity of survival.
It's a
And
sad thing when that happens, but it's not unheard of. Sadly.
but the person that was leading them at the time, how do I put this? The person that was leading them at the time, we brought the food to them, and I asked a few questions because the chieftain wasn't out and apparently was confined to their tent. I asked a few questions about where he was and where the dryad was, and they seemed very terrified to say where, and eventually I got them to tell me, and I may have snapped upon hearing certain explanations of a bunch of women going
What?
into the tent with him,
What?
including the dryad. So, upon him walking out of the tent when I got his attention, there were about 17 separate arrows that hit him, killing him dead on the spot. And time went on, and we found out that it wasn't a man that died. It was a monster. Specifically the ones that constantly hunt and consume humans.
You just see how he like sinks into his throne, like complete like deflates almost, just like leaning on like supporting with one arm his head and just like sits there, just sighs. At least you killed it, right?
It got the better of me and somehow decided to spare my life. It still lives, begrudgingly. And from what I hear, apparently there's a lead on where it might be, where it may have been taking people to. Probably to consume. And other than that, because of my actions, and the multiple arrows that killed him, I am now appointed chief there.
You are chief.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, there cannot be two chiefs in one camp now, can there?
Are you proposing what I think you're proposing?
It depends on what you think I'm proposing.
Well, you say there can't be two chiefs. Personally, I don't want to do anything. I would say I don't want to do anything reckless or out of hand here. And if anything, I don't exactly. Small child.
Maybe just ask him what he means.
If you'd like to enlighten me on what you mean, instead of having all these assumptions tossed around.
Well, what would I mean? Indeed, is the question. It is, as I said, there cannot be two chiefs in one camp.
I mean, technically, you're just a visiting chief now.
So that means only one of us can lead.
Yeah.
And if we go by the old tradition, one of us must die.
Oh, fairness, Chief. I don't want to kill you, and personally, I don't want you to kill me.
And I am of the same sentiment, but you see there's a problem.
And that problem being?
You are of my tribe and you have been made chief. Means that you cannot stay here if you wish to continue being a chief. Or you challenge me for my seat.
This is a very strange predicament I've put myself in.
So it either means you exile yourself, or you beat me, or you surrender your tribe to me.
Well, if I technically were to surrender my tribe to you, they would follow your orders, and they would also be the front of the, well, of the Snake Tribe's assaults. Which I would
Pepper,
assume...
you might want to mute.
Yes.
Just mute.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, right.
Which I'd assume that you'd reinforce them and give them proper provisions.
I will still do that, but you can see that we are put in a problem here because there can only be one chief. Not
Yeah.
two, not three, only one.
And even if I were to be exiled, we could probably still work out that similar arrangement, even if I was to give
Sure.
them up.
But do you wish to be exiled from here? Is the question.
Assuming I wouldn't be able to visit well, I should be able to visit the tree, I should hope. Along with my
The
daughters.
tree is not part of our direct part of our territory, no, so you would still be able to visit there. Though with our expanding population, we might need to set up a permanent settlement there. Also.
I mean, a permanent
Which means it will be part of our domain.
So
and then there are other spots that might need to be settled to stem the problem with squalor.
And then the last option we both exactly don't want to follow through. Which is, well, beating one another to see who's...
It's not to death like the old tradition, the really old tradition speaks of. Don't worry.
I would prefer it not to be, after all. I don't want
to... It will be till the first man quits, so to speak.
All these options are good. And they both benefit the tribe regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Should we leave it up to fate then?
May the gods bless him who is true. Then.
He nods. Fuck you, Igor. I read that now.
You see him get up and you see how the entire council is quiet. You see him pick up a shield and a weapon you don't know.
Oh.
Something you
What does
haven't
it look
seen
like?
before.
What does it look like to us out of game?
Really, really, I'm gonna turn the music just a little bit more down.
Yeah.
Think of a massive one-sided pickhead, and I mean P-I-C-K head, pointing out, and then mounted onto a club.
So it's a club with a pick on it.
Yes.
This man's basically got a war pick.
A club pick.
Well, it depends if he hits you with the shaft or he hits you with the head.
So you got a chance of being stabbed or smashed.
I see. Either take puncture wounds or take bludgeoning.
And if he turns it around, he can use it the metal part as a hammerhead too,
Ah,
the flat end.
Oh, okay. So it's all right.
he's got
So
a
it's a
fancy
club
weapon.
with like a hammer part and a pick, right?
Yeah.
But it's mostly used as a pick.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's the most devastating part of it.
Yeah.
For these types of fights, pass. I would is magic allowed?
I guess it's
I'm
It
just
is
double checking.
because as
Well,
long as it's your own power, it's allowed.
I see. Hmm. Then I guess yeah, I'll just do what I haven't done in a long time. I'll bring out the flaming spoon.
you want to change some music, pass, since it's a battle.
It's time for the flaming spoon.
It's time for the flaming spoon. I gotta make sure I have
maybe
the
turn it up
macro
a
set
bit.
it up correctly.
You see him also puts on his warrior garb. So you see him putting on like a chest piece made out of bones, tied together. You see him strapping. What's the best way to describe that?
Pass. Does it kind of look like the picture I put
It
in VC
doesn't.
text chat?
It doesn't. Oh,
Does it kind of look like that?
kinda, but not entirely.
Close but not dead on the money, it seems.
Think of it as like if you have made like a elongated copper bar where you then hammered one end into a sharp point and the other is like still blunt, and then you like have hammered a hole into the middle of it in between them, and then you like inserted a cloth.
So it's
Yeah.
like a pickaxe hammer thing.
Yes.
But his isn't made of copper, is it? It's made of wood.
No, it's made of metal.
It is a copper head, but it's a wooden shaft.
How did Uka make it for him? Because how would he have it if it's made of metal? Because Uka's the only one that can make metal.
Uka did get some orders she worked on while she
Oh, okay.
was
Seems
AFK.
seems the chief got
Right.
himself an order in.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget that, as we remember it, every single time she created something new, the chieftain had priority.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I was just making sure that she made it. He didn't like have it from like
Mhm.
way
I'm
back. Sort
sorry,
of thing.
Spurious.
Oh, you're fine.
There's a chance you gonna get
Ah,
loud
yes, the
because of
troubles of
stuff I made.
progress. Well, damn. I guess I'll just have to try a
Well,
little
let's
harder.
see. Let's see if nature can beat technology.
Yeah, plus you want to change some music since it's going into a battle, and maybe turn up a bit. So
And
we can
also,
hear
is
it.
that just happening inside the tent, or
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no. It's not in
Oh,
the tent. They are. He is being. Spirits is being walked out by the chief, and the entire council is also following along. So
and
is
we're just sitting out the front in the garden,
Oh, yes.
as
missing it.
oh, are we gonna switch to the map where Bortusk fought Poison Tooth that time?
yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wow, callback. We haven't
The
seen that
fighting
map in
pit.
forever. We've
Yeah,
only seen that map once.
the fighting pit.
Why the hell are we
My
both
God.
Back
in
when
here?
I had this
Such-
picture.
Such
We're
old
all
tokens.
still there.
Jimmy's even here.
God damn. Ancients, truly.
Truly.
Ye old
Many a
past.
decades beyond.
I will just place myself.
Can we be in the stands for fun of it?
Oh
Sure.
yeah,
Well,
Paz,
I
but
mean,
do we
we
see people actually
no,
going?
we were all out the front.
I mean, yeah,
You
but it's for the
still
fuck of it.
hear people like shout that there's a fight, there's a fight.
Okay.
Like runners start coming out and inform people to get in and take a watch. There's a fight.
Okay, then I will basically go to watch it.
Yeah, then I guess we all
Hey,
go.
I'm not gonna lose the sight of an amazing fight.
Watch, it's gonna be a
We don't even
one-sided.
know. We
it's gonna
don't
be a
even know
one-
who's fighting yet.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
one-sided fight, trust me, and it's not in my favor.
How do you know that? You
Because
haven't used your wild shape once yet.
I rarely use it.
Yeah, so this is the opportune time to do it.
Currently holding onto a flaming spoon.
Well, maybe not do that.
Well, maybe shut up.
Damn it!
No.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna find what I'm looking for.
Did you have this moment prepared for a while now, or is this like the
I had it prepared because I
Okay.
got the old art of the chief. I just hadn't made a token for him.
Yeah. I mean, he was probably preparing for it ever since Uka started phrasing the idea of him taking over.
And I also only ever got a sketch of the chief, so I don't have a fully painted one. Sad.
all good.
That's okay. He's not going to be important much longer.
That's not true. He might still be important, and if that's the case, Pass, you can get it colored.
Unless he destroys Spirus.
Listen, that is
Can you make a sacrifice, baby?
Yeah.
the,
Okay. Avis, personal space.
No.
no. I demand closer. Hey, Chief, how's it going? You're a bit coming a bit of the field, don't you think?
You're a bit jacked there, pal.
Yep. I'm
1, 2,
boned.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah,
There. Much more fair.
Would you like me to move a little closer so it's kind of like sitting closer to the middle?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like right around
Jarek
here.
versus Spirus.
I'm so fucked.
Perhaps this is finally the end of Wolfshart.
I forgot!
His name is Wolves Half.
The fact that there's no E makes it look like shart, though.
Oh my god.
Near enough's good enough.
Yeah.
That's what
Damn, the disrespect.
I'm not the one
The disrespect in
disrespecting
this
him.
one.
I'm not disrespecting. I just didn't know that was his name. I forgot.
I will need to help Pepper with baby.
Yep.
Help you.
Take
Okay.
take your time, boss.
Take 10, everybody.
my god.
I am so fucked. I'm so fucked.
No, just this is the time. You got valuable time now. Go over a strategy to fix this.
A strategy.
Yeah, duh.
You sure?
I mean, not all of
Strategy
it
in
is
this
based on
strategy
luck.
game?
You have capability of using spells that are guaranteed to do damage.
Yeah. Last time I
I'm-
did that on the horror, it ended up kicking my ass.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I wasn't there
Avis
for
is-
that.
Avis is sitting on Spirus on Iga's lap.
No, I think she's kind of latched onto my arm.
Yes.
Right.
Well, this all entirely, like, this position entirely depends on what the result of the conversation was.
Yeah.
And,
Good point.
Yeah.
We'll get to that result later, right?
Yeah. So for now, we'll just say this is the case.
We'll just
also-
enjoy.
Also, I would just like to say before
Mhm.
we head here, I take the unconscious woman back to my tent and leave her there, so I'm not sitting here with an unconscious woman attached to my back.
You just hear there's just a crowd roaring, and it's just you with a lady attached to your back.
Just a crying unconscious woman just laying draped over my back. Yes.
My God.
I mean, you could also just sit out the fight.
No, I would want to see it.
It's the only social gathering he actually wants to be at.
I mean,
Watching his friend get beat up.
hell yeah.
I also didn't know who. Like none of us
He-
knew who was fighting.
He was
True.
curious who was
We just
fighting,
came to see who it was.
and to everyone's surprise, lo and behold, it's Spirus. Why?
Yeah.
Why did I
It's
do
like,
this to
wait,
myself?
what the fuck?
Huh?
Because
Aw.
the funny thing was, me and Uka know that he was going to see the chief, and there's like, then we come here and it's like, what the fuck just happened?
What had happened? Did he insult the chief? What did he do?
I need to go and kill the chief. Okay,
Guys,
bro.
I need to talk to the chief. Pulls out spoon.
He's like, I need to go.
It's
talk
just
to the
like,
chief."
Dad, it's not what you think. I just want to talk to
I
him.
just wanna
It's-
talk
you
to him.
can't do this. I just want to talk to him.
him. I just want to
Walks
kill
over,
him.
gonna go-
walks over with shotgun.
I just want to
I'm
shoot
just
him.
gonna go. I'm just gonna go talk to the chief with like air quotes.
Yeah, I just want to talk to the chief with these 9 scorching rays.
Well, I mean, Ava's. Depending on how that conversation went, maybe you can have your
Yes.
own bout.
Yes.
Lynch. You good? You good there, buddy? You're flinching over there.
Yeah.
Deacon's got full-on front row seats.
He's just sitting on
He's
the
not.
ledge with
He's
his
just
legs
sitting on.
hanging-
Yeah, he's sitting
dangling
on
over
the
edge.
the inner ledge. He's about to ready to
like-
jump in there.
Bro, he
His
is
legs are
fucking.
dangling back and forth, and he's rocking
Just enjoying
like a
himself
little-
like a little kid,
yeah, like a small child.
watching a theater show.
Yep.
It's like the biggest guy of us, and he's just like
Um,
acting like a kid.
Guys, I think I'll call it for today right now because I
Oh.
just saw what the clock is
Yeah.
and how much time this
This
combat
might take.
actually might take.
Yeah.
So I'm
okay.
gonna call it now.
Yeah.
Pass,
Uh,
would you mind? This probably won't take as long as this fight, but we need to resolve the situation between Avis and Eager real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's relatively short.
That's a quarrel
Sure.
spat going on. I'm pretty sure this will go by quick with Eager's head
Mhm.
impaled into the dirt.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
And this music works for that conversation.
you know,
as
perfect.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This works.
Perfect.
I maybe should turn on the music so I can actually hear the
Actually,
conversation.
let me put
We
Avis
just turn it up a bit.
I actually have something that fits much better.
my theme.
Excellent.
Oh, Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Oh.
Excellent.
I can barely hear it.
Need to put it up a bit.
Up it
where
just
the
a
fuck is the-
just a smidgen pass. Beautiful.
There you go.
I mean, it changes.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be overpowering though. It should be fine.
I'm warning that it's gonna change real
Yeah.
quick
Well,
in just a
Yeah.
moment.
When it gets close, then just adjust.
It's okay. I put it back to 50. I put it back to 50.
Yeah, it's like in a second.
I know. I've already heard this song.
My master music volume's at 31 right now. What the fuck? That explains why it's so quiet. All right, bye,
Yes.
Eager. Bye.
Yes.
Bye, Eager.
Now it's time for a boss fight, Eager. Get over here.
Throws out grappling hook.
Your wife's been
Get
craving
over
combat.
here!
Your wife's been craving combat so goddamn much.
So, Eager. Care to explain?
Okay, now hold on. Don't lose your cool right now. Let me try and explain this calmly to you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you eventually. Okay. Gonna go and try and go back to the beginning. You were aware that she had feelings for me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You were aware that you didn't tell me at the time, and that led to a very unfortunate situation. And that also led to the creation of the quote unquote grandchildren of Spirus.
Oh. It was also partly her fault, but yes.
Yeah, but that situation got resolved by us. Well, Spears got kidnapped by said grandchildren, and they wanted to trade him for me because they wanted to get their hands on me because they wanted to rip me to shreds. Instead, Magena went over to them. I'm not entirely sure what she did, but she somehow convinced them to stand down. She got injured in the process. Spears and the Dryads quickly brought them back to us, and the party worked their magic to try and fix her. And I had a very emotional talk with her in that moment, and she explained to me that that where in the beginning it was sort of in jest, she did have genuine feelings for me, and she's not yet ready to think about giving up on that. Now, don't get angry. You know how she is. You could tell just now that I did not initiate that. I'm not gonna pretend that I was against it, but we did talk about this before. I I am I am fully planning on giving you exactly the amount of attention that you want me to give you. You already know that we're in a situation where Asati also has her personal share to get from me. And let's be fair, Magena had these feelings for me before Asati ever came into the picture. So that's the situation. I can understand if that makes you angry. I can understand, but violence is not the answer.
Why would you be thinking I'm thinking of violence?
Well,
She
let's
says
be
with
fair.
this very strained grin.
Well, let's be fair. You're not gonna pretend like you don't have a jealous streak to you.
Oh, but I'd never hurt you.
I'm thinking back on the time you tried to shoot magic at me, and I accidentally hit you with a lightning bolt in response.
Yeah, you agreed to that.
Yeah,
And it didn't hurt you. Much.
what are you trying to say with that?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. In any case. If you really do plan on having her by your side as well, then get that sorted out and don't just start kissing women that you're not actually bonded to.
She kissed me.
And you
Did
had
you not see my face? I was not expecting that at all.
she squints at you.
You could tell he's genuinely honest. He did not expect that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make a persuasion check to make you believe it? To make her believe him?
I mean, you can try.
I think it'd be more her doing an insight.
You
She'd
know
be
how
scanning
incredibly.
you.
Hold on, actually, yeah. Let me do an insight, because you know how incredibly bad I am at those. Let's
Well,
see.
let's.
Would I have guidance on this? I don't think I'm in the middle of this conversation just casting that, so it's a 12.
Yeah, you're not thinking about that
It's
right now.
still above half, so I would say you pass it to keep your cool. Like the power's like crackling around you, like small bits of electricity like shoots out of you.
I figured it
but-
would be like small radiant embers.
That too could also be like a mixture of the two. Like there's a little bit sparking from her.
I believe you described her magic to take the form of silver flames.
That's true. You see these small specks of silver floating in the air around her.
Well, I'll believe you for now.
Oh shit!
Don't go making a habit out of it, okay?
No, I promise. I am not going to. I am not planning to do anything else. I do not have any other connection to any other women. I
Other
swear.
woman.
For
Who
now.
brought up? Who brought up other woman? Are you seeing anyone else? Are you
No, I'm
cheating on me
not.
already?
No, I'm not.
Hmm.
You know, you already know about the situation with Uka, and that is off the table. You know about that.
Hmm. At the moment, you
Look,
think
look,
you can make me an
look.
insight, actually.
Look, and yeah, Igor walks over to her and takes her by the hips. You know that I've already have feelings for you. You know that. And you know that you know that I care for you enough to not want to be cheating on you. Why? Why do you have so little faith in me?
Perfect moment
Dear,
for
I
the
was
music to
messing
kick
with
in.
you. She gives you a more genuine smile.
I mean, I know I do a lot of dumb shit, but cheating is definitely not one of them.
Dear, I was just messing with you.
You make it very hard for me to figure out when you're not.
Well, yeah, I'm quite good at it, I've been told. But if I do ever catch you, you know what's gonna happen.
I shudder at the thought.
Good.
And then a small fragment in your memory returns to you. Eager.
Huh?
What?
Nani the
A
fuck?
small memory
Mm-hmm.
inserts itself into the back of your head.
Mm-hmm.
The first prophecy about you, with the 7 women kneeling beneath your
Oh
throne.
no! Oh, no!
no. Well, Eager, you done fucked it. Literally.
Oh no!
But as you're looking at it now, you see, this picture resurfaces. You see the one that sits in center in front of you is Avis, and next to her you see Magena, and to the opposite side, Shanti.
Noises.
So my fate has changed.
But you still see 4 unknown.
There's still the other 4 shades.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Oh boy.
So before it was in the vision, it was only Avis that he saw. Yeah.
And eventually
now
I
the
saw it again, then it was Avis and Ashanti. And now I
Uh-huh,
see it again, it's Avis, Ashanti, and Magena. But all the
Right.
other shades are still there.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, if you do at some point decide that you want her as well, As much as I don't like it, I won't stop you. But no more, okay?
How about that?
He doesn't really respond to it. He just kisses her.
Are you gonna
Mhm.
agree on that, or are you gonna tell about the?
He doesn't respond. He just kisses her.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
She she returns the kiss happily, but once it ends, she smiles at you and says, "No more, okay?"
It's like, hey, shut up.
You feel that she wants an answer.
Look, it sounds like there's a bit of commotion going on, so let's talk about this a little more later, okay? Because there's something I do have to explain to you.
What do you mean?
You know I've told you before that I've had visions, yeah?
I've had some too, yeah.
Yeah. Um, there's something about that is involved in this situation, but I can explain that once the commotion that's going on is settled.
Oh, right
Okay.
then. Still haven't answered my question.
There's a reason why I can't yet.
She frowns at that.
Again, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain.
Alright. Better be a good explanation.
Well, some of it leaves it up to interpretation, so I can't fully explain it. But we'll get to that.
Alright then.
Is that about enough for you, Pass?
That is fine. We'll cut it here for today, folks. Thank you for.
Pass. Just one sec. I was saying before we head here, like, and we're all sitting around here, that I take my mother and Nala and yeah, I take them back to my tent before I head here.
Roger that. Even though my. Huh.
You good?
What his mother doesn't want to let go?
Well, Dad or Nala might, also want to see what the F is going on here.
It's a fight.
Well, okay. If she says that she wants to come, then I'll be up here. I'm not gonna be sitting down there then. Okay.
Aw.
Well,
What's a
it's
little
up.
private space with her?
It depends if what would Nala want to do? Would she want to come, or would she, if I was taking her back, if I asked her to take a, if she would look after her, would she do that, or would she say she wants to come?
She would want to come.
Okay.
Magna would say that she will look after her if
Oh,
that's the
okay.
case.
All right.
So that
Then,
you can spend some couple time.
uh, sure. Well, then I'll be
Remember
down
what
there
Uka
like
told you?
before.
Spend some more time with your fucking girl.
He's
She's
not
gonna be
ready
a
for that.
father.
I mean, you've already had a Fate to Black scene. This isn't so difficult.
I mean, he just laid there. He didn't do shit.
Oh my god,
He
he's that kind of guy.
Oh
he was.
God, is he a bottom?
Dead fish.
The thing is, he was awkward as fuck. He didn't know what the fuck was happening.
He's just a
I-
corpse.
Maybe start
Oh
with
my
the
god.
knife.
He just starfishes and that's it.
What a story to end the session on.
My god.
Spears explodes. That's all we need to know now.
Well,
Not yet.
folks,
You're not chieftain yet.
I explode.
Well, folks, you heard it all here. I'll see you next week. Oh my god, I need a fucking aspirin after this.
Don't worry, hon, I can make you a drink.
I'll see you again next time. Have a good one till then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 And